have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tailback with another carry. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt the first time this afternoon. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Sellers. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
The defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
For just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He'll pitch it. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here in a big game for the offense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sellers. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They call the counter run here. As the 1st down is still going. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
I think the offensive coordinator senses that the defense is really flowing a little bit too quickly, so goes with that counter misdirection look and picks up a nice gain here for the offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Shifting around now. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the option play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Zips it down the middle. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
CLemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. He's keeping it.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Kelly. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. To throw, it's Klubnik. He fires downfield. He's got his man in the open field. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. With the catch, it's Williams. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That's reeled in. It's Davidson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away, choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Stays on his feet. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape, dropped for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll try to run this one in. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Tackle, but first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. You make the stop, but first down on the 13.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelly. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He's going to hand this off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Carolina, 20. Clemson, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Kelly. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They want it brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
They didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Davidson. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tough running move with a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end, is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Come on, baby.
Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Grinding away with a running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kelly. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He just sprints into the end zone. That score makes things a lot more interesting in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
17.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And he's got it again. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now this...